The next version of your life will require the next version of your discipline. Yeah, every new level of life really, it always asks for something new from you. You can't stay here if you're trying to get there. You have to take those next steps. And it works in increments. And it all begins with habits. The habits that really kind of brought you here to where you are now, they've helped you get there. They've helped you learn. They've helped you grow. They've helped you make progress. But the life that you want, the one that's up here, it's going to require a deeper standard, a higher standard. It's going to require more consistency, more focus, more emotional control, more follow through, more follow up. Clearly identifying the things that you need to get done every single day, like the things that you must get done every single day. You need to put those systems in place, the knowledge, the skills, the information, the resources. You know, many people want a new life, but you're really relying on the old disciplines, the old habits, old routines that got you so far. And that gets comfortable. Like I get it. You tell me that you want better health, but you're not showing it. You're not proving it. You want peace, but you still give attention to distractions, to things that don't serve you. You know, you want growth, you want financial growth, you want to make more money, but you're not tracking your money, you're not planning, you're not making investments. You want stronger relationships, but you're failing to communicate. You're failing to let your partner know, your friends, your family, partner, whatever, you're not communicating. The next version of you requires more. And discipline. Discipline is where it's at. I always tell people what you focus on gets results, whether positive or negative, but what are you focused on? And you have to maintain that discipline, that consistency, that focus. So that way you become the version of yourself that is required, that is needed. And you need to show up every day. You need to prove to yourself that you're worth it. You need to prove to yourself that you can do this, that you have what it takes in order to do the things that you say that you want to do. That's how you train your mind. That's how you train your body. That's how you train yourself to be focused, disciplined. You don't need motivation. You don't need inspiration. You don't need the right moment, the right emotions, the right feeling to do all these different things. You don't need all of that. What you need is discipline. You need focus. You need that. And it doesn't mean that you need to go to extremes. Trust me, there's people that are out there that you need to raw dog this and raw dog that. You need to go do all this and you need to like lift the entire gym. You need to starve yourself until you weigh 52 pounds. Like you need to, like there's things, there's things that people say that are out there that are just really extreme. And your life doesn't need to suck. It doesn't. Like I 100% get the idea of that. You're like, you don't need to suffer. You don't need to do all those kind of things. Like I get it. Like, okay, there's people, not everybody can be what some of those people are that are out there telling you that you need to suffer and that you need to do this. Like, I get it. You just need a plan. You need support systems. You need frameworks. You need discipline. I don't really think that discipline requires suffering. I just don't think that it does. It just requires you to be intentional about what it is that you say you want to do and then aligning your intentions with your actions so that a way you can achieve the things that you want to achieve. And it requires discipline. It requires you showing up. It requires you tracking things. It requires you planning things. It requires you modifying, tweaking, changing, reviewing, revising. It's all a part of the system. It's all a part of the system. You don't have to be extreme. You don't have to go out there and do all these crazy things. You don't have to. But it requires discipline. It requires habits that will lead you towards growth, that will lead you to peace, that will lead you to achieving the things that you want to achieve. And you have to set boundaries. Like you have to put up those guardrails. You have to put those left and right limits up. You have to provide that overhead cover so that way things don't get in that don't belong. And it all starts right there within your mind. You have to strengthen your mind. You have to strengthen your mind, and you have to align your actions with the things that you're thinking about, your thoughts. And if you don't, you're going to confuse yourself.
And now, a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Looking for the very best in popular entertainment? Go to poputainment.com for books, business, celebrity news, fashion, finance, food, games, health, lifestyle, movies, music, podcasting, sports, technology, television, travel, relationships, wellness, and so much more. Whatever you're into, it's happening now on poputainment.com.
You cannot make old choices and expect new outcomes every single day. It's like the definition of insanity. You can't continuously do the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. You have to change, because what you do not change changes you. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to choose an area within your life in which you want to grow. You want to grow, you tell yourself that you want to grow, but ask yourself, what level of discipline would I need in order to achieve that? Start with one idea, one thing, and just take action. You know, if your next level requires better health, then schedule exercise, change your diet, change your eating habits, do research on it. Go get a checkup. If your next level requires more focus, then remove a distraction. What is distracting you? Ask yourself that. Like, what is it? Be honest too. Like, what is actually distracting me? If it's sitting there scrolling on your phone, that's a distraction. Eliminate it. I have somebody within my life, someone that I knew years ago. I don't really interact or engage with this person, and they're on Facebook. And I just never unfriended them or anything like that. Someone I grew up with from a long time ago. And this person shares nothing but negative news. Like, that's it. Negative news, just all day, every day, just negative, 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 negative. Like, that's it. Like, dude, you've become the town negativity. You've become the town depressant or whatever. Excuse me. You've become that. You can do anything that you want to. You can be anything that you want to be. But what are you focused on? What are you doing? I can also ask you this right here. What does the next level of you require? Like, if it requires confidence, then take action every single day that aligns with you being more confident. If your next level requires growth, commit to something and just do it. Don't try to rebuild your entire life in one day. You don't have to rebuild the whole, Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't need to rebuild or build your life in one day either. Just choose one thing, repeat it every single day, take action, analyze your results, figure out what went right, what needs improvement, modify, tweak, change, review, revise, continue taking action. That's it. But I want you to ask yourself, what part of your life requires a higher level of discipline right now? And make those changes. What's an old habit? What's an old excuse? What is something that's no longer serving me that I need to filter, that I need to get rid of? What actions do I need to either eliminate, or what actions do I need to introduce within my life that'll be more aligned with the person that I want to become? Ask yourself those questions. Choose one action a day and just do it. Protect yourself, protect your focus, protect your energy, protect your peace. And then take one action at a time. Now, when you do that one thing, you got to finish it. You have to finish that task. You can't just leave it, half finished. It's like you can't half-ass something. You got to put your entire ass into it. You have to. It's something. I know it's kind of a joke. It's kind of a pun here, but it's one of those things that you do. You can't half-heartedly do something. Like, if you want to do something, why would you only put in half the effort? What do you expect from yourself? What do you expect from others? Answer that. Set standards. Increase those standards. Raise those standards. Finish the tasks. Set the boundaries. Have that tough conversation. Save that money. Invest that money. Learn new knowledge and new skills. Get new information. Gather new resources. Do all those things. You want a better life? Take a walk. Practice that thing. Write that stuff down. Follow through. When you follow through and you achieve results, you begin to understand things from a level of feedback so that you can improve your life. And the life that you want is just on the other side of the choices that you make and the habits and the routines and the actions. That's what it is. And you have to show up every day and you have to pay that price every day. So I hope that helps somebody here today. And if it does, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, wherever this content is being played at. If you're watching it, you're listening to it, you can connect with more from me over at dailyintentional.com. There I have all of my latest content, my ideas, things that I'm talking about, things that I'm sharing. You can follow me more on social media over there. And I have some products that's there for you to check out as well too. Once again, that's dailyintentional.com. I look forward to seeing you there. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
And now, a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Looking for the very best in popular entertainment? Go to poputainment.com for books, business, celebrity news, fashion, finance, food, games, health, lifestyle, movies, music, podcasting, sports, technology, television, travel, relationships, wellness, and so much more. Whatever you're into, it's happening now on poputainment.com.